at 5 starts right now. Good evening, I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. Thank you for joining us. A homicide investigation is underway in Riverside after 3 bodies were discovered at the scene of a house fire.
Riverside police discovered the fire after getting a call about a person in distress at the home on Price Court. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw joins us live from there with more details. Jen?
Sharon Pedro, right now this is clearly under investigation. Riverside police are here. What they tell us is the original call came in as some sort of disturbance, a male and a female arguing in a driveway. But when they arrived, they couldn't locate those 2 people, only instead smoke pouring out of this Riverside home. Firefighters working to knock down this house fire say it appears to be no accident. Instead, something much more sinister after discovering 3 bodies inside.
We're still working to identify who these 3 deceased victims are. We don't have any reason to believe they died as a result of the fire, though.
The distress call came in around 11 Friday morning on Price Court. Moments later, another neighbor driving on the freeway saw the smoke and rushed to the scene.
You know, it's really bad, and then to know that it could possibly be a homicide is very disturbing.
Myron Dinga says this is a tight-knit community and says they're all just in shock.
This is beyond close to home. This is home, and it's 2 of my very best friends in the whole world right next to their homes when this is happening in our community.
Police are still trying to piece together what happened, who was involved, and ultimately died as a result.
This is horrible for anybody, especially if this is a family, to have this happen, during this holiday season. So yeah, this is a horrific event.
While we still do not know the identities of those victims, talking to neighbors, they say the original owners of this cul-de-sac of that home are still the original owners and lived in that home. They're well beloved in the community. It's not clear if they've been located. Again, we do not know those 3 victims who were involved, and we're also unsure if police are still looking for the original 2 people involved in the altercation who were yelling in the driveway. We hope to gain more information as it becomes available. We will let you know. That's the very latest live in Riverside. Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
Now to breaking news in Whittier, where officers are on the scene of a deadly crash.
Derek Bell is overhead in Sky 5 with more. Derek.
That's right. You can see this terrible accident here on Workman Mill Road. Came out of this accident about 3:15 this afternoon. When they arrived, they saw one vehicle completely smashed, the other one up on the sidewalk. Now, one person was treated and transported from the scene. The second, sadly, lost his life. That person's body still on the street right here. You can see the CHP has taken over the investigation of this fatal accident. Workman Mill Road shut down between Pellisier Road, make that Pellisier Place, and the 60 freeway until this investigation is over. Overhead, Derek Bell controls the Sky 5. Now back to you in the studio.
Derek, thank you. An update on a deadly Thanksgiving night shooting in Costa Mesa. Police say the suspect turned himself in this morning. His name has not been released. Officers were called to the 400 block of Bay Street around 7 last night. They discovered 5 people with gunshot wounds.
1 victim died, another is in critical condition, and 3 others are stable. Police say the shooting appears to be an isolated incident. The suspect and victims knew each other. Now to this, local civil rights leaders are calling for LA County District Attorney George Gascon to file charges against the officer who opened fire in a department store, killing a girl who was hiding in a dressing room. Officer William Dorsey Jones fired on a suspect who was beating a woman with a bike lock inside the Burlington Coat Factory in North Hollywood last December. The Los Angeles Police Commission found that Officer Jones's first shot was justified under LAPD's rules for officers using lethal force. But the commission found the second and third shots he fired did not follow LAPD policy. Community activists say the officer should be held accountable.
Officer Jones was acting like a cowboy, rushing ahead of everybody else. The perpetrator presented no imminent threat to any.
the city and Officer Jones. The lawsuit claims the LAPD failed to adequately train and supervise the officers who confronted the suspect.
Now to other news, the unofficial start of the holiday shopping season is in full swing. Shoppers are crowding local shopping centers, malls like the Glendale Galleria, looking for discounts and deals. Experts say shoppers are expected to spend about the same or more than last year. But because of higher prices and inflation, they'll be buying fewer gifts. While stores are packed, experts say much of the buying is taking place online.
The #1 shopping destination remains online, but like I said before, shoppers are really excited to head back out with friends and family at pre-pandemic levels.
I get it. I'm one of those old school shoppers where you want to touch things and see them in person, you know. We'll have more on today's Mall Madness coming up in a live report from the Citadel at 5:30.
And as holiday shopping kicks into high gear, extra precautions are being taken to try to prevent crime.
Retailers are concerned that inflation could lead to desperate people trying to engage in illegal activity to get the things they want. Alex Caparillo has more on how retailers are bracing for a hectic holiday season.
Retailers across America are bracing